I am Slanesh's scion. Bring ruin! Handsome and lethal. Witness my beauty. For chaos! I am Slanesh's scion.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Yes! Yoo-hoo! So, Borderlands campaign is finished. We're on to the next campaign, which was... Borderlands was part of the novelty. This one is one of the donation goal campaigns. M12, 12th milestone. I think I updated campaign command as well. This is the 4th time we play Warriors of Chaos in Borderlands Empires. We have a house rules, chosen limited to 3 per army, so only 3 units of chosen in army, and 8 Chaos Warriors in the army.
Oh my god!
And Chaos Warriors in the army. In the beginning, you kind of want to have like 15 of them, but you can use some other units too. And for the victory condition, we have to raise all of Ultuan at once, at the same time. So it's not the standard victory condition. What was that? Blacksmith, thank you for the 6 months, appreciate it here too. And Senate, thank you too for 3 months. So, with Warriors of Chaos, we have Archaon the Ever-Chosen. He has faction effects plus 10 leadership for Chaos Warriors units, complete nonsense. Recruitment cost minus 3% for Chaos Warriors units, makes him want to throw up. And diplomatic relation minus 3 with all factions. Nominate these for one of the worst faction effects in the whole game. Lore effects, ward save 5% for all units, hell yeah. Income from main settlement plus 50%, hell yeah. You get lore effects anyways. Faction effect, pile of doo-doo, one of the worst in the game.
Herald of the Tempest.
The other leader is the Colic Sun Eater, faction effects, Chaos Corruption plus 4 all characters. This actually might do something now since the changes to the public order, even on the legendary difficulty. Recruitment costs minus 6% for Dragon Ogre units, bunch of nonsense. Ambush defense chains minus 20%, whatever. Still better than what Archaon has. Lore effects, 30% less upkeep for Dragon Ogre units, and plus 10 attack for Dragon Ogre Shagot units. You know, his flavor, nothing really special. Sigvald, the Magnificent, faction effect, diplomatic relations plus 20 with Norscan tribes, whatever. Leadership plus 15 when fighting against men, whatever. Armor plus 15 for lords and embedded heroes, hell yeah. All these Chaos Lords are supposed to be built like one-man armies. You don't just play with Sigvald, or Colic, or Archaon. When you start a Chaos campaign, you play with all 3. So you get to pick which one you want to start in the beginning, and you know, there are differences here. You know, Archaon has the shittiest faction effect, so you never start with Archaon. Colic, faction effect, who knows how it affects the game now, but totally unnecessary either. This is just, you know, some kind of flavor. Sigvald gives plus 15 armor to all other lords and embedded heroes. So Archaon, Colic, and Sigvald will have additional 15 armor, which is quite nice. And then Lord effects. Look at that. Horde growth plus 3 lords army, and Marauder units, more ranks, and cheaper upkeep. At first, this doesn't still look anything impressive, but once you realize how much is actually plus 3 horde growth, and from turn 1, you can understand that his horde will grow the fastest, and it will minimize any initial challenge that exists in this campaign. Or should I say trivialize? So, the only natural choice here, of course, is Sigvald. Not just because he has the best faction effect and the best starting lord effect. Obviously, the Archaon has the best lord effect. This is by far the best of the 3. But Sigvald has the best starting one. That plus 3 horde growth is a big deal. What you can do here, you could use Sigvald to build up the horde, unlock or next lord like Colic and Archaon, and then replace Sigvald with a new lord, and then recruit Sigvald as the leader of this new horde. In doing so, making the other horde grow faster. This should be like the main strategy of growing Chaos hordes. It's like it's the only really choice to make it effective. It's a natural choice. It should be done. So, let's say you're playing Sigvald, you build up his army, you unlock Archaon. Archaon takes command over Sigvald's horde, and the Sigvald
Bring
gets
ruin.
control of the new horde, and he making his horde grow faster. You unlock Kolic, same thing again. By far, the one of the best uses for Sigvald. Out of the one-man army scenario, Sigvald is the weakest out of the three. Developers forgot to increase his armor-piercing damage when they increase armor-piercing damage on other lords. Especially the lords that use sword and dueling like Sigvald. So Sigvald has been kind of forgotten. He is a very tanky duelist, but his damage kinda sucks. It can definitely duel, you know, better than most, but it's missing armor-piercing damage to be relevant. It's not that good. Instead, he's a better use as a melee expert tank that doesn't want to die. While Archaon and Kolic can both be one-man armies. They are also among the top 5 lords in the game in their categories. Like Archaon, I put in top 5 wizards, although he's a very strong melee expert because of it as well. While the Kolic is the top duelist and top melee expert in the game.
Handsome
Okay.
and lethal.
Did I mention that the Sigvald has the best starting units? I think I said it. Anyways, let's go. Kolic is the strongest duelist and melee expert. I don't look beyond top 5.
Your adopted father calls you, Sigvald. The Dark Prince desires destruction and perversion of the world. Let it begin. You shall go into
Kolic,
the lands of the mortals
Settra
to
is one of
spread
the top
fear
melee
and
experts.
destruction. The Norse tribes to the west shall fall easily before you. Bind those willing to join your cause, and slay the rest. Further to the south lie the nations of men. They will resist your advance, and for good reason. You will bring them annihilation, mighty lord.
What do we had? Wolfen has subscribed. Thank you, Wolfen. Appreciate it.
Devour the mortal souls to bring the favor of the Chaos Gods. March forth and spread oblivion in their name.
Special zone starting from turn 10. If you guys wanna do shenanigans, I don't mind either way. You will not get on my shit list by sabotaging a campaign. Don't you worry about that. I can really be angry about sabotage to the nations. Okay, so what do we have here? We start with 2 Chosen and 2 Chaos Warriors. We have a Hell Cannon and we have some trash. So the Chaos is a horde. They travel the world and they are destroying people. Their victory conditions are out of date. Pretty much. Look at this, destroying the following factions. They actually added Lothar on the long campaign victory. Oh, CA, one step at a time. In my opinion, how they should do the Chaos victory conditions is give you like 4 different victory conditions and options. You know, not just destroy specific factions, but you know, 3 out of these 5 or 4 out of these 6.
Oh my
And different
God.
kinds of victory conditions
Have
as
you
well,
seen that shit?
not just
Holy
domination.
What the
There should be a combination between early late domination and early late like I don't know if you can call it conquest, but you just have to raise stuff. You know, a condition where you have to destroy factions, and then condition where you just have to, you know, fight battles and raise settlements. Hey, Wild Bill. No problem, no problem. How are you liking Imperator Rome? We are ignoring the victory conditions in this campaign. The objective is to destroy Ultuan. Where Chaos has failed in the past, we're gonna be successful.
Are you a god?
So,
Oh my God. Have you seen that shit?
Raifi Katio, thank you for the 6 months, and little brother, thank you for 10 months. Yoo-hoo. So Chaos has growth, and they need population so they can build their horde buildings. The more horde buildings you have, the more population it requires. Imagine this: you have +4 growth. Didn't see what says it increases +3? It did. So plus 300% increase, or is it plus 400% increase? One of those. Plus from +1 to +4. Why the fuck you even want to start with another lord? And then there's the strategy of replacing him with the unlocked other legend lord and giving Sigvald a new horde. Not only your effectiveness go up like at least 2 to 3 times in getting those quality hordes up, but you're going to be able to level up shit faster as well. Because until you get some quality units, you won't be able to just take on everything you want. As you can see, we start only 1 horde here, not 7 like the Peasants of Chaos. Enjoying the lot, especially the MP scene. Had an 18 player MP today, the last 8 hours of race and already 7 hours in. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah. So what we're doing here, you see this bar here? It's more important than anything else when playing horde factions. You have to learn how to use this bar. There are no mistakes. Hordes have to scout ahead and always pay attention to the movement range. The stances in camp require 25 movement range to adopt, and to recruit units and build buildings you need the camp stance. So learn to use the movement range effectively. Don't just make a move, plan the moves. Right now,
Ready. A beautiful decision.
we could get some rank 3 marauders. This is a special thing for Sigvald, but these units are kinda crappy. They're still better than skinks. We started war with a lot of factions: Skelling, Varg, Krakadrak, Kislev, Ostland, Ostermark, Midland, Nordland, and the Empire.
I find your motives unclear. Which master do you serve?
Slaanesh, of course.
Slaughter! I will hear you.
With Norska we can go into diplomacy, but not with the dwarves or the men once we start war. So the first move is gonna be... let's actually see if they change anything here. You know, I don't think they change anything here that much. There's always ninja updates. Always ninja updates, things you don't see in the patch notes. Chaos economy works same as the Beastmen, upkeep reductions and battles. So you're working with a negative income for the most part. I think this change with Sigvald is actually a most welcome one. Will make the campaign smoother and faster. It's a nice start. Nice start for sure. So the first move with Chaos is this is always, there's like no other option. This is your first move going to Basculin camp. You make a move here where it leaves you at 25% movement.
Move.
It's actually a little over 25%, decimal numbers there. You encamp.
My adoring hordes agree.
And you go into buildings. You're going to demolish this piece of shit building. Just move it. And you construct the tribal gathering. From tier 1 to tier 2, it will lower upkeep, increase the growth, and increase corruption. Very important. In the beginning, you have no income on the battles, and you can't attack just everybody. You have to get your troops up. This piece of shit building with piece of shit multiplayer units, you remove. On tier 2, you will unlock the Blasphemous Icon, a worship building, which unlocks Chaos Warriors, which is basically one of your core units in the beginning. They are much more expensive than any of these other units, but 10% upgrade action here, and 10% upgrade action here already. You're gonna be working towards reducing upkeeps anyways, towards tier 4 and unlocking the rest of the units. By removing this building here, you will free up population for this, so you can immediately, instead of using these trash units here, you can use heavy infantry. These infantry are made for grinding. Heavy armor, big shields, and very good stats, offense, defense. They are Chaos Warriors. Marauder what do you mean Marauder Champions? Does the Chaos get Marauder Champions? These are just the Norse units. You get the Marauder Horse Masters. Marauder Horse Masters are not that bad. They're just much better Marauder Horsemen. There's definitely a use for this if you like to click. The Chaos Warhounds with poison can be very useful, having one or two in this in the army until you get other units. Even when you get your faster units like the Chaos Knights, Gorbish Chariot, Dragon Ogres, or any Trolls, or anything faster, this still is one of the fastest units they have. And if you get stuff like a Razor Standard, these guys just delete stuff. They're so fast. But they also have very good attack interval, so very good for chasing and overrunning archers, artillery, stuff like that. This is a very nice unit, but we don't really need it. We start with 2 Warhounds already. Okay, so movement has been done. We won't be able to recruit on turn 1 because of this, because we are removing the building. But we don't really have to. Chaos used to be much harder in the past when they just would beeline for you. This should be enough here.
My fellow warlords converge.
The early game is a little bit awkward. You can ignore these guys and just go for Kislev and other stuff. But you do need experience. And talking about experience, your Lord is pretty tanky. 125 armor, silver shield, over 5,000 health. Very nice stats. The only thing I would like to see on Sigvald is for him to have the damage like Tyrion had before. Almost equal weapon damage and armor piercing damage. He does not have enough AP damage to be a really good duelist. So transfer remove like 40 weapon damage and add like 60 armor piercing damage would be a most welcome change. Sigvald is the best one to start. The easiest one to start is Arcane, because he's a powerful wizard, and wizards, you know, just dominate in the beginning. Just get freeze magic and you just do whatever you want. Bully Kislev. The Arcane will be strongest in the beginning, but the faction effects and the lord effects are the strongest in Sigvald. He also has the best starting units. Sigvald is a melee expert that does not have enough damage, so he's more of a melee expert because he has a strong regeneration. All the legendary lords of chaos are supposed to be some of the most powerful beings in the Warhammer universe, so they're supposed to be, you know, overbuffed. They used to be the strongest lords in the game in Warhammer 1, but over time, as they introduced new lords, everything, you know, got like a little bit, you know, stronger over time, where the chaos, you know, got a little bit forgotten over time. So, what does Sigvald has? He has Silver Slash, very nice weapon. He has armor, which is incredible, what gives him strong regeneration. Before the regeneration cap, Sigvald could solo any city. If you had enough time, of course. Favored Son, 1 point for 12 melee attack. Hell yeah. What the fuck? Why the fuck this shit exists? He starts with 99 leadership game. Don't give me this dwarf bullshit leadership stuff. 99 leadership and he has... Oh, let's get another 9 leadership. He's already unbreakable. What the fuck? There's a Hearts of Iron here for 1 point. Another shit skill. And Aura of Chaos is shit because he has a silver shield. But it's a filler point. What the fuck is this shit? It should be like physical resistance or something. I'm sick of this plus leadership on Unbreakable Lords. His skill tree, Egomaniacal, starts with +5 leadership for the whole army. What the fuck is up with the CA with the recruitment costs and these leadership buffs for the factions that need leadership? It increases the upkeep cost for the Chaos Lords and the Chaos Source Lord. This does not matter at all. Absolutely nothing. It must seem like a penalty, but it's like... I guess they named his skill Egomaniacal, so has to be some kind of downside. There's absolutely no downside at all. Chaos shits money, as they're not even money, they're favor. Self-obsessed, 1 point for 6 defense, 6 attack. Pretty nice, 1 skill point. It's pretty boring, but still nice. Like 1 point here is 12, 1 point here is 6-6, 1 point here is 7-6-6. Not unique enough. I feel like it misses another start here to be unique enough. Stylish. Now this is something special that Sigil has. +8 armor and 6 defense for the whole army. Now you might want to ask yourself how the best we use additional armor and additional defense on our army. And well, you either want to buff units that are already overbuffed like the Chosen, or you might want to consider armor and defense. Do we have any units with regeneration? Stylish is really good for chaos, armored chaos trolls and the giants. Also nice on any unit that has too much offense and you just want to add a little bit more defense to make them a little bit overkill. The armored chaos trolls used to be a little bit squishy, but still very good. Used to be better than the Chaos Knights. Ever since the change of the Chaos Knights and later change of the armored chaos trolls, makes armored chaos trolls one of the best melee units to use in the game. They're no Minotaurs, but they come close. They come close. You can't really stack the damage into ridiculousness, but the fact they get ridiculous armor and new battle skills, and they have regeneration on top of everything. It's kind of silly that Prince Sigvald, the Magnificent, in his army, the armored chaos trolls fit the best, just because of stylish. And you know, those chaos trolls, we better put some makeup on them, and you know, I don't know, some nice looking armor, because Sigvald is not gonna be nice looking at them all day in Rebel. Driven by Lust, for 1 point you get 9% upkeep production for the whole units in the army, 50 more income from raising and post-battle loot for 1 point. This used to be like whatever, now this for 1 point. Hell yeah! I think it used to be more points in the past. Since they changed the skills, I totally forgot what was 1 point and what was 2 points. But I don't think this was 1 point in the past. This is really crazy for 1 point. Born to Serve, hero action success chance plus 9% all heroes. Hero action cost minus 9% all heroes. Hell yeah! You don't need to really use the heroes to harass, you know, stuff. You always nice to have an assassin. Exalted Heroes is very much your campaign hero. To spy, move ahead of Horde to see what's up there so you don't get surprised. And with Born to Serve, that has a higher chance to succeed, is very nice. All of these skills is actually pretty nice, and you don't need to get all 4 to get Terror. And look at this. Get Terror, Unworthy. And it's funny how, you know, in Warhammer 1, after 1 point, there used to be units with Terror that did not have Fear. And then they released a patch and made all units that cause Terror cause also Fear. And now Sigvald has causing Terror but no Fear. Like, what the fuck? Make up your minds. Who is patching the game? The crew, the Gentle crew from Warhammer 1? the real lazy crew that drink caffeine donuts through the games, or gentle crew number 2 from Warhammer 2 that
the
patches the game and
hell?
everybody's lazy.
Handicap that bad boy X2 Kappa Pride.
Hey Spanky, thank you, we'll do it. Last campaign we didn't have anything really. Had nothing. What the no handicaps or nothing. Nothing to show you guys, but this one looks like we're starting with some handicaps. Let me just open a file to keep this notes of this. It starts from turn 10, by the way, Spanky, and with handicap 1 on turn 11, handicap 2. Okay, found it. So it's Warriors of Chaos 4. Double handicap. Which means we can only use now 18 units in every horde. Down from 20. It starts from turn 10 and 11 though. Okay, we haven't played with Chaos settings since they added this stuff. Let's see what do we have here. "12 armor and melee defense with Chaos Marauder aspiring champions for second units." Why the fuck they put aspiring champions? I guess Chaos Vanguard, I guess it makes sense. Savage Bloodlust, 8 attack and 12 charge bonus. For the Marauder Horseman, Marauder Horsemaster, Chaos Warhounds, and Chaos Feral Manticore units. Interesting, they give Chaos Warhounds another 8 attack and 12 charge. Holy shit, you can definitely do some perversions with the Razor Standard and the Chaos Warhounds with poison. Chaos Warhounds have never looked better. Blazed by Chaos, weapon strength plus 12 and 8 defense for the Chaos Warriors, Chaos Spawn, and the Chosen units. Very nice. Hammer into Anvil, 8 attack and 12 charge for Dragon Ogres, Chaos Knights, Gorbish Chariot, and the Chaos Chariot units. Hell yeah! Monster Strength, Weapon Strength, and Attack for Dragon Ogre, Shaggoth, Chaos Trolls, and the Chaos Giant. 12 weapon strength, 8 attack. The good shit. Doomfire, just Hell Cannon, 20 ammunition, 12 missile damage. Boring. Legion of Doom, 12 weapon strength, 5 attack, 50 magic resistance for pretty much all infantry. Another 5 attack and 12 weapon strength on top of... What the f... So the Chosen gets plus 24% weapon strength. Jesus. Speed and Malice, missile resistance, speed, and charge bonus. Another charge bonus for the Chaos Warhounds and the speed. Jesus. I mean, the Chaos Warhounds, poison, perversions. Just give me those Razor Standards. I want a special for the next campaign because we have not played that campaign before, and I don't want people complaining that people are sabotaging a campaign we have not played before. This is nice. Chaos Knights getting more speed and charge. Wow, this is like perfect setups here. Somebody who knew what they were doing or they just got lucky made this shit. Physical resistance 15%. Weapon strength plus 12 and attack plus 5. For Chaos Trolls, Chaos Spawn, Chaos Giant, Dragon Ogre, Shaggoth units. My god. Chaos Trolls? What the fuck? 12 weapon strength, 8 attack. And now this. Holy shit, the Chaos Trolls get so much buffs. Wow. Real time reduction, missile damage, and ammunition for the Hell Cannon, Marauder Horse Masters. It's fine. The Hell Cannon definitely did receive a little bit of recovery with the improved battle skills. These battle skills are almost perfect. Almost perfect. Unlock the pet ruination. We use favor. Favor is the currency of the chaos. Favor, as in the favor for the for the chaos gods. Is their shekels. I see this shit here, chosen halberds, and then I remember how they nerfed the HP on depth guard, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh man, look at this man. Look at his stats. Look at these stats. No ranks, no technologies, no skills. It's like, just want to be alone with his stats. The chosen halberdiers wasn't being that crazy in the Warhammer 1, but the changes to the stats overall in the game and made the halberdiers and the great weapons better than shields. The shields are have really also very impressive stats, but not as versatile as the halberds and the great weapons. Halberds are the ultimate chosen, because the large units dominating in the air armies, while the chosen overall is just for the grinder. While the chosen great weapons, they're just to kill everything fast. This unit used to have 10,560 HP. I wonder who is this guy who fucks up this shit every time. How does this guy decides one day indicate the patch guy, the balance guy, he decides one day we should remove 1 HP from chosen. Chosen have too much HP and will lower chosen HP by 1. So instead of having 10,560 HP, they have 10,480 HP. How does he count this decision? How much hours, how much effort does he put into making this decision? I want to know these things. How does he come to the decision when he lowers chosen HP by 1? From to 99% of their original HP. It's like, what the fuck their difference gonna do at all? You don't use chosen in multiplayer, they're too expensive. What the hell? It's like, how does he make the decision of increasing attack on the Plague Monk sensor bearers by 1? It makes you wonder how many Charlemagnes go into, how many are wasted just because, one day they decide that you need to lower this by 1, that increase by 1. Like, this is like a pointless change. Is it not a pointless change to lower chosen HP by 1%? To me, it feels like a pointless change, not even 1%. It's like I feel like he done this change just for the sake of doing something. He just lowered chosen HP by 1. Just, he wants to, nerf them. Like, what the fuck you would nerf chosen, I'm thinking here, how much these units cost to recruit? 375. It is a little bit pushing this, but we need these upkeep reductions. Let's get some brain damage here. Been 8 battles before 4 settlements, huh? You know how hard it is to get land battles with chaos, because everybody wants to outnumber you. Recruit 1 hero. What the fuck you recruit 1 hero before finishing chapter 1? What nonsense is this? Raiding. Like, you have time to stop, before the enemy everybody get to armies. Recruit 1 hero. Chapter 1, turn 1. Tier 3 is the lowest hero. Okay. This is it for turn 1. Let's just go. I'm considering to disband the Chaos Spawn, but we can use them for the first battle. So we are limited to 3 Chosen and 8 Chaos Warriors in the army. That's the only limitation. And of course we cannot have more than 18 units because of the Handicap 2. Booker, can you put... Did you put Handicap 2 in the campaign command? Thank you. Spanky requested 2 handicaps. Samba says in other games I know they do it because they don't want to do lower 5 HM in 1 page, so they do it over 5. Handicap 2 is active. Agenda, it doesn't count as recruited. Unless they change it. What I like about the Horde factions in this game is like their campaigns feel so different that it actually refreshes you for the next campaign. It's very good for the play value because it feels totally different playing these factions. And you can just end turns without even caring that much. So turn 2, it's turn 2, we have the Tribal Gathering, it's the core building tier 2. And look at this, on turn 2 you can get a building for the Chaos Warriors. What does this mean? On turn 3 you can already start recruiting Chaos Warriors, but you don't want to do that because you want to get some economy first. You also have to lower upkeeps. Due to effectiveness of staking stuff and synergy, you can't really go for variety in the beginning. You pretty much just best using a lot of Chaos Warriors because you're gonna be lowering upkeep for Chaos Warriors by upgrading the worship building. Because they're limited funds in the beginning. What are the conditions to unlock the other lords? Let's see, maybe they changed something. To unlock Archaean, we have to sacrifice 10 set of captives, total bullshit. And to unlock Codex Sanitarium, we need to unlock, build the Dragon Ogre Gathering. This one is a little bit annoying. But Archaean is very powerful and he should have something harder to unlock. So I think it's justified. Well, this is simple to unlock. You just basically build this building and destroy it and you get Colic. Archaean is very powerful, so it should be harder to unlock.
A worthy choice.
We're gonna declare war, of course.
Hail the slaughterer!
Can refuse free
Kill
battles.
them all.
Yeah. I hate snow, Kappa. Oh, look at these beautiful units. I used to love in Warhammer 1 to recruit a bunch of halberdiers. Just to throw people because, you know, I was always, you know, pro shield. Then go AFK against the vampires. Poor vampires getting bullied by chosen halberdier armies. You can literally go AFK and they would just die on your army.
Prayer the gods. Chaos comes. Chosen.
Oh, babies! Stylish helps the Chosen, but the strongest Chosen are in Archaean's army. Archaean gives them the best buffs. Archaean is the most powerful Lord effect for his army. But he's not the best starting Lord because you need growth more than you need that buff in the beginning. We talked about all this, guys, in case you missed something. Why this lord and why not other lord, what's the pro and con of doing other lords, well, it's at the beginning of this video.
Slay every mortal!
Starting with a hell cannon is also beautiful.
Slay them!
See our prince here. Look at that body armor. Look at the reflection in the shield. I don't even have it on ultra either. Okay.
Marauder horsemen!
We build around the hell cannon. When you have artillery in the army, we are no longer a shock army, so we build everything around the hell cannon. You know, the usual artillery compositions. Everything is about reacting.
All will be despoiled.
It's a little bit abstract because of these other guys here.
Marauder horsemen! So be it! Ah! Yes, Lord! Skirmish! Skirmish! Tremble, mortals! Chosen!
Let's get rid of mortals.
Name your demand! Mortal fool! Marauder horsemen! They will succumb! Marauder horsemen! Give us carnage! Corn demands! Bring us to carnage! Weaklings! Take it, Southerner!
Getting like 30% of their leadership just with that first hell cannon shots. You wanna hear the best thing, guys?
Slay every mortal!
Hell cannon used to have even stronger explosive damage.
Very well!
It was over-nerfed without any justification, really.
Chosen!
The reason they provided for changing the hell cannon was total bullshit.
Faster! Marauder horsemen! For the Blood God! Now! Yes, Lord!
Our master desert us!
Yes!
Now, everybody hates this cancer here, but something
Throwing axes!
very relaxing just
Not meant to be!
impaling them from behind with a big spear.
Love them!
I don't know, guys. I don't know about you.
Roar!
It's like therapy.
Charge!
Our master desert us!
Get them! Yes!
The gods watch! Do not
Roar! The Dark Gods command me!
will be back!
Marauder horsemen!
Desert us!
Moving! Charge! Get them! Yes! Faster!
The gods watch! Do not disgrace us!
Corn demands!
Let's not leave the dogs hungry.
We'll be back!
Slaughter!
The gods watch!
Quick!
Disgrace us!
Mendel spears are too big to be thrown from a horse.
Faster!
Be back!
Give us carnage! Now! Quick! If they close, kill them! Bring us to carnage! Faster! For the blood god! No! What?
Kills on the champions, huh? Hellcannon did more damage than actual kills here. Force Masters are actually very nice. They're basically just these guys enhanced. Pretty good range, pretty good melee. Especially with veterans. We get 1144 favor here. Chaos has some of the highest multiplier in the game for battle loot and raise. We could awaken the Berserlings. Why not? So what does this do? It creates a new faction, Berserlings, and they become our puppet vassal.
My fellow warlords confirm. To be honest, I'd rather be raiding, but you have might.
And they have to join all our wars.
Handsome and lethal.
And also, it does not really deplete your movement. Look
I
at
will
that.
acquiesce.
How many we have in the army too right now? It's actually worth keeping because of such a low upkeep cost. Bad, not bad. The Chaos Spawn, it doesn't feel like it's worth keeping because you have the Hellcannon. You already have units to Micro here, and I don't want to just let it into melee to get killed. Chaos Warriors will have higher toughness. This band, this unit. We have a limited economy right now. Let's get the Blasphemous Icon. We'll unlock the recruitment of Chaos Warriors, and we'll lower upkeep of the Chaos Warriors and the Aspiring Champions by 10%. We do have 2 Chaos Warriors in the army. They're currently 200. This is their original upkeep. The core building is reduced by 10. Legend difficulty increases the base upkeep by 10%. Post-battle loot 10% is more than the Raising Settlement right now. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Yeah, it used to be very abusable back in the day. I'm not sure what this will do for the Chaos. What will do for the early game with the Chaos, but I think it should be convenient. I do like to destroy Krakadrak and then go south, but we could also ignore them. Krakadrak is like your initial challenge. If you can destroy Krakadrak, you can do whatever you want. It's like basically a test. If you can destroy those wars in the beginning, you can do whatever you want after that. Let's get rid of all this. Alich, have you heard? There is a mod that can actually make you remember this. Oh really? No shit. Heard it 100 times. I'll put this fast and faster so we see if they're trying to ambush us. You get a little money, yes, for Feast of Crows, yeah. What the hell is the nation made of? They use some kind of worm. And they put a bunch of rats in it. They use a warpstone and some kind of machine on it as well. Something like that. Part machine, part worm, part rats.
Shall we decant the wine?
Oh, sequel to this story. Can't decant the wine yet.
Witness my beauty.
Makes me wonder what's happened to these guys. We don't want to get too close to the dwarves. They might be actually already coming here.
What?
There's a military presence of 80 units here. Let's see what's going on there. We can also go for Volsgrad here. Sometimes you'll be in a situation in the beginning where you actually can move forward. You have to go back if they focus you too much. It used to be a normal thing back in the day, but it can still happen these days. It can still
Forward
happen
unto
nowadays.
slaughter. No! A step too far.
Hopefully they attack us here.
Fool.
It actually can be quite a bit of casualties here if they recruit more units.
A step too far.
My adoring hordes agree.
Yeah. Right now we're building an army. We need to make a reliable army. Until then, we're at risk of getting defeated and destroyed and losing the campaign. You're always at this risk playing the Chaos, so you have to be a little careful. Know your province. If you camp, you see the vision of the province. I think it's also for the Chaos, not just for the Beastmen. And have the heroes, exalted heroes ahead of the horde to see the enemy movements. Otherwise, you can be surprised and destroyed. It's not uncommon. I did lose, I think, 2 Chaos campaigns in the past. One was with no retreat house rule. One was with no house rules. That was the day we learned how the retreat works. My first Chaos campaign, my first ever, was a win. Only 420 turns to finish the campaign. It was brutal. I will never forget my first Warsaw Chaos campaign in Warhammer 1. I got ambushed by the vampires and the civil horde was destroyed. Like 8 turn setback. Of course you can build up hordes much faster now. I think they will attack. It might be actually just enough here. Might need to retreat as well. 4 spearmen, 5 marauders. They have a unit of female warriors. So we have 4 armored units. So we outnumbered here. How much casualties are we gonna take here? 3 spears. This is probably just enough to take some serious damage. Two lords is what's a little problematic. But I think we still fight this. We need experience. We need the open field battles. Even at the risk of taking some damage. Now you must be wondering, Elich, if you only didn't disband those what are they named, Chaos Spawn, would be just perfect here. I don't want to retreat because it'll cancel the recruitment of Chaos Warriors, and I'm not 100% sure if you even get the money back when that happens. It's not about if we can win this, it's about how much damage you take. I know that you don't get money back from construction. I'm not 100% sure if you get money back for when recruitment gets cancelled.
For the Chaos Gods!
Might not be working as intended, but you might get it sometimes. We do have the Hell Cannon here, so the Hell Cannon is a big deal. We can really they outnumber us with infantry, and the Chaos Marauders are weakest links. So you put him in the center will break. If I put him in the sides will break.
Chaos Marauders!
We could also the Warhounds will get rid of their the javelins, and we could then harass those femurs with Marauder Horsemen. So I think we just go as wide as possible with the little room here.
For the Chaos God!
I think those femurs will ignore the halberds, so we want to have some room so we can apply the halberds on the femurs. The femurs get destroyed by the halberds. These guys can just join the crowd when the big fighting starts. We have 2 lords. Sigvald can probably handle 1 at a time, no problem, but 2 at the same time will take serious damage. This is legend difficulty and they have buffs on their side.
I am divine! Chaos comes! Chosen! Slay every mortal! Marauder horse!
It's like a point of cheese.
For the blood god! For the chaos gods!
I don't think they have the speed to for this.
Get them! Quick! Faster! Our blades hunger! Bring us to carnage! Khorne demands! Now! Yes!
The Marauder Horsemen pretty good against the composition. You wanna weaken the femurs so they're not so hard to kill. These guys are really tanky. If you don't have a like counter to them, they'll just grind you down.
Moving! Ah! Marauder horseman! Yes, Lord! Yes!
2 units of javelins and they're still not going down that fast.
Now is our time!
We've done okay damage here. Okay damage, 700.
Mortal fool!
We wanna get the value from ammunition before we make contact.
Yes! For the blood god!
This is not an AP unit. Holy shit, 1 volley there, look at that.
Marauder horseman!
That was at max range as well.
Ah!
Must be nice being AI, right?
My god's call!
Must be nice.
Faster, our blades hunger! Your will! Quick! Khorne demands! Charge on!
The AI registers whether you click here so they can already move counter it.
Slaughter! Ah! Bring us to carnage!
They have under large bonus, that's why they're doing so much damage. Did some damage here, but it's not really enough.
Get them! For the blood god! The dark gods come out!
So outnumbered here.
Bring us to
We
carnage!
don't need these 2 on the right side.
Skulls for the skull throne!
Those range units are gonna be annoying, very annoying. They have enough numbers to protect them right now.
Now! Marauder horseman! Move on! Quick! Chaos comes! They will succumb! Kill them all! Khorne comes! Gain your demand! Bring us to carnage! Never slaughter! What do you mean? Guards up!
We have to chase him right now.
Faster!
Guys, turn around. It's gonna suck.
Marauder horseman!
Looking very awkward right now.
Marauder horseman! Drag us to the
These guys have not enough health to fight all these guys.
Them!
So much for those femurs.
For the blood god! Marauder horseman! Marauder horseman!
The femurs went around. Don't ignore the halberds when we send them. We're right now losing this battle.
Throw those axes! Throw those
It's honestly
axes!
not that surprising. Auto resolve was like the usual bullshit about 54-45 here. But 2 lords, I know better than to underestimate 2 lords. I think I actually lost this battle once, but the horse still survived in the end.
Marauder horseman!
Those guys need to break. They can't fight this many. Sigvald is losing to just a basic Norse lord duelist.
Your will! Yes! That's what the masters mean!
And my wolves and these guys lost in melee there
Pull
as well.
back! Corn demands! Lead us to mortals!
If Sigvald doesn't win here, he's not gonna win here. Look at that, he's lost 1-1 to this guy.
Charge them!
It's looking pretty bad here for Sigvald. Don't worry guys, I've gotta get Tyrion Triton in Warhammer 3. This is looking pretty bad on the other side. We would have lost already if I didn't get those trick shots. Oh, Hellcam is empty. Well, that's about does it. That about does it there.
No!
We lost the extra shots here we had.
Ready! Chosen!
These guys are holding us here, but might not be enough. We're very close to break here.
Yes? Very well, fool. What? I will see to it.
Come on, doggies. We're gonna lose here, those Chosen are gonna get killed. And like 3 more shots to break this area. The femurs are still there. Chosen halberdiers in action, boys. That second lord is just causing too much trouble.
Deliver slaughter!
If I don't get 2 hits on that guy and Sigvald gets hit, it's over.
Horseman! Court demands! No! I lust in the Dark Prince's name! They will succumb! We want their eyes! Sigvald the Magnificent!
Not magnificent enough.
The Dark Gods command me! Destroy them!
The halberdiers are not gonna last much longer. They got ego charge here, but didn't break these guys. But the dogs. We need to chase the remaining here. So not enough pressure here. So Breeze is still holding though. We'll send everything but the fast units here.
Bring carnage.
Sigil nearly beaten the other guy. The Chosen did better work though. If he had like 60 more AP, he would have totally won that fight. But he can't until he gets items and other shit. It's just how the difficulty works.
Yes. Get them.
These guys will just break here if we are separated from the rest. Halberdiers are not gonna hold much longer.
The Geld Prince speaks.
Yeah, Warhounds have very bad leadership, so they can't take any more damage. Just have to apply pressure here. It's Chosen, if they hold, we'll be fine. Still have 56 all the Chosen. Those guys are preparing a charge here.
Slay every mortal. Yes, Lord. Quick. Very well. Slaanesh Papa's glory.
Second Lord was just too much here, I think, for this fight. If Chaos Spawn would have just been perfect, I think.
Kinsh's any glory. Deliver slaughter.
Might still lose this, so we're losing leadership faster than them. Go around. We don't recover as fast as AI, so if we take any leadership damage here, we might break. Sigil is almost wounded. Those dogs might be enough. If 2 more units start running here, those dogs will just break before even making contact.
Bring us to carnage.
Get rid of these femurs and we might be fine here. Just don't get intimidated here. Okay, got it. Yeah, not a close battle at all. Not a close battle at all. But I did say we're gonna have a high casualties.
Mortal fool.
I get 2 Chaos Warriors, so it's only fine.
So be it.
In this battle, if you didn't use Hell Cannon manually, you lose.
Slay every mortal.
Pretty much.
Master, the gods are on deck. Heed your souls.
If the Chosen had 1 more HP. The Chosen, if this was a style for the overhaul, we would have lost this battle.
So be it.
There's a Chosen shit there.
The Lord of Horsemen.
Thank God we're not playing Mordred right.
Nurgle's best at a glory.
Those femurs are just really good in the beginning. Probably a game we lost. I think we would have survived.
The gods watch. Do not disgrace.
They didn't have enough moment for follow-up. I think I lost already a battle like this in the beginning, and we had enough to retreat and recover. Hey, Flare.
What?
This Chosen did a really good job. Not only in front of the Lord, but still 56 alive. Another 1 HP gone. Oh shit. Going for bloody, boys. Kappa. How much loot do we get here? Oh, baby! Oh, 3,800! Obsidian Lodestone. What the fuck is this piece of shit? I didn't check my script, man. I totally set tiles of preservation. What the fuck? My scripts are out of date. I have to sacrifice for the Arcana.
A beautiful decision.
Agree. So we defeated the Lord, which
We are
means
both their
we can force him to become a vassal.
But the masters have
But
sent
right
you here
now it's a
to
little bit
die.
problematic, so we're just gonna ignore it.
Marauders
Even the chaos have to rely a little bit on reliability rating.
Witness my
Chaos.
beauty.
We declare war too early.
Who are these grotesqueries?
Well, how strong is Kislev? 59. No longer rank 1 in the beginning of the campaign now.
Bring my mirror.
Hold on. This is LA territory, so we're playing here.
The gods direct me.
What kind of resilience do we have again? Plague of the Crow, Hoarding, Finding Snow, Mountain Scaring, Plague, Chaos Territory. Since they put this to 2 points, I think Tribes of Chaos is now totally perfect. Yet. He's gonna be the Lord which has extra growth, which builds every single horde we have. So Tribes of Chaos, to make it go so fast, is the only one that needs it. Get 2 more Chaos Warriors here.
Northmen come.
Sacrificing captives. We go to Wolfsgrad. See if they come there. I love how now the Chaos Warriors and the Chosen are the same battle skill. Very nice. We don't want to disband them because they're cheap for Sigvald. We cannot get more Chaos Warriors. We have limited Chaos Warriors anyways. We can only use 8. So the Cavalry is fine to keep, and the Hounds and the Chaos Marauders for now. But what's the reason we don't enslave Norska so we don't get cancer? It's scary. And Murphy, the only reason you want to go into Norska is when you want to unlock Sigvald and you don't start with Sigvald, which is a mistake.
A worthy choice.
Kislev, not so tough anymore, are you, huh?
Handsome and lethal. Moving, father. Hail the slaughterer!
They just got tier 2 as well.
my god's call!
Yes! Chosen! My god's call!
The dark gods command me! So be it! Marauder horsemen! Quick! That's what the masters bid! Ah! Moving! What?
Want to make sure the dogs get a charge.
Roar! Quick! Get them! That's what the masters bid! For the blood god!
And for the break.
Ah! The dark gods command me! Yes, Lord! Ah! Where's the aiming? Mortal fool! We want their eyes!
Really sealed eyes. Eyes now.
Shoot! My god's call! Do not fail me! Tremble, mortals!
Well, if the elves don't want all their cities burned, well, they're gonna have to attack him.
Handsome and lethal. Are you a god? Dominance.
Looks like Kislev is not recruiting that much units anymore how they used to. I remember last time I got Armor of Destiny this early. Obsidian lost and now Armor of Destiny. Okay. Very important now to get some skills. Doesn't matter where, just need to get some skills. I wouldn't mind a Talisman Preservation and Potion of Healing until we get his armor.
You catch me in a moment of less rage.
They want money?
I'm...
Go away. You missed turn 2. That was a very close battle, Shit Wizard, that you missed. Other than that, you haven't missed anything.
What? No. Avert your eyes.
Chaos don't have ambush, so they always see them coming. Always see us coming.
Now.
Now.
Bring my mirror shield. For chaos.
This thing can get 2 more units, huh? I still get 2 more Chaos Warriors.
Slaughter the sheep.
Good job, Haka. Good job. Fuck that shit. Actually, more active than they used to, yeah.
Fool.
3 points trap with Chaos. Get blessed by Chaos then. You know, ambush is never about ambush. It's about hiding, so you bait the enemy. Shit, Wizard, you just woke up. You get a coffee, man. Yoo-hoo. The loss just there like that.
Denied. Witness my beauty. Attack! Bring them to ruin.
Bring them to ruin. You wanna route this guy, right? 2 minutes of Marauder Berserkers. So, Shield Wizard out to resolve the battle today against 3.5 armies, just pure garbage. And 1 unit of Geralt Guardians actually got killed. How dare they?
Yes? For the Chaos Gods! The Dark Gods command me!
Chosen! Chaos comes!
It was Chaos. Warriors of Chaos.
Chosen!
Now is our time!
We're playing a milestone campaign, not a real Chaos campaign. So it's different, Droga.
My gods call! Do not fail me! That's what the Masters bid. Very well. For the Blood God! Drag us to the souls! Quick! This is the true
Chosen!
What do the gods desire?
Be the one with the projector. And release.
Marauder horsemen! They will succumb! Now!
Slaanesh is perverse glory!
Deliver slaughter! Yes, Lord!
Time the spoil! Blood for the Blood God! Seas on blood!
Chaos Marauders! Chaos Marauders! Attack the mortals!
Yes, Lord! Deliver slaughter!
We want their eyes! Do not scatter!
Oh my
Reap
god.
their soul!
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
My God's call!
My God's call! Your will! Now!
Hey, Big Wiz. Thank you for 26 months.
Teaches many glories!
Attack the mortals! Attack the mortals!
No, the Warhounds are not buffed enough and they cannot break us,
Get them!
Marauder Hunters.
Guard them!
Chaos Marauders!
Running!
Bring us the carnage! Yes, Lord! Marauder horsemen! Marauder horsemen!
Oh, I think we get the second battle unless they can retreat somewhere. Cannon. What do we have here? 9.7 second reload. Man, that ammo is so bad on that rate of fire. I need to put Hellcannon back 30 ammo. Well, my 3 chosen be all halberds, yeah, pretty much. Horse more than Hellcannon. But Hellcannons are nice to be against those infantry groups, especially if the enemy has range. You AFK with your shields and they just shoot their range. If you get the battle skills, the Hellcannon gets pretty good. Again. Not what it used to be, but close.
Witness my beauty.
Okay, so we open with Route Marcher into Tribes of Chaos, plus 5 growth, with total of plus 8 growth for Sigvald. Once Sigvald's all reach a nice point, and we unlock another Lord, we're gonna be replacing Sigvald with that Lord, and the Sigvald will then start growing a new Horde. Because when you recruit a new horde, you basically have what you have on turn 1. But then Sigvald will have additional 3 and 8 growth, maybe even a follower, which will make the growth of future hordes much faster. If not like 3 times faster with new Sigvald.
Avert your eyes.
Are you a god?
Let's get the lure of dark promises. I'll get for the raising of the settlements bonuses. Yes, the Horseman is a nice shield wizard. For sure. Sure. I just don't like that how the build setup works. You have to choose. The fact that the wizard is a separate building makes things so much slower. So keeping this building, you know, I don't know, unless you want to try hard bloody.
I am Slanesh's scion.
I managed to decant the wine. I switched to tea, man. Wine kills my stomach. Much better with tea or wine. This one is going to be pretty tough with the rules. It all depends on the people. By the people. For people. Depends by the Twitch chat. Special, it can only way to make a campaign hard. There's no hard campaigns here. Like can of tea, hell, you name it. There's like 10 different kinds. Become a tea person, otherwise I'm gonna die. Special could mess up the campaigns for sure. It's an issue here. Me, it's good, yeah. They have messed up range values. Yoo-hoo! Hey there.
Handsome.
He went into the settlement, bastard.
You what?
Yeah, you can do that, Chewies, of course.
Who are these grotesque readers?
Don't kill my hell cannon, please. Yeah. 1049, nice. Also keep in mind, as you research these technologies here, chaos actually starts to replenish all the time. Hearts of Iron is very good. 1 point, we'll take it immediately.
Avert your eyes.
As you can see, the replenishment is here. We do have provided replenishment for raising the settlement, but there is on top of already other replenishment. Chaos replenishment used to be one of the worst things about the chaos, where you could basically just spam troop recruitment instead of waiting for replenishment. How bad it was. Those times were definitely really inconvenient. It's not even hard, it was just inconvenient. You're gonna have to play a longer chaos campaign and just forced to recruit all the time. I just love it how units that have 300 range gets plus 10% range, plus or 10% range, plus 20% range, while a unit with 80 or 70 range gets plus 5% range. Those numbers do really make sense. And then I wonder why the projectiles disappear then. We'll go with 10% first. I mean, it doesn't matter which one we get, it's the same shit.
Fool.
Did you get my message on Steam today? Just don't share a pic to speech with anybody. Yeah, you wanna have if you wanna have like a long chaos campaign, You need to install pretty much the bad guys in areas of the map, otherwise it doesn't feel like you achieved anything because everything's gonna get repopulated. When she's still like this, I'm gonna get really thirsty. Like really thirsty, and the water will just not do.
I am Slanesh's sire.
You know what is our current income? 0. Our current income is 0. If they add another couple of zeros to that buff, it's still 0. If and when we get this building here and we encamp, we get 200 income, 300 income, and plus 50% on 300 income. Even if it was 150%, it's still a low amount, just a shitty event. And holy shit, it's 3 turns. Something the last 3 turns should be extremely valuable, and not this. That it's just killing brain cell faster than the alcohol.
Witness my beauty.
It should be like 150% for 10 turns.
Who are these grotesque?
So at the beginning you can pretty much deal with these guys here, deal with Kislev, get some levels, some heavy units, and then make a push for like Rakadrak or deeper into Kislev. It's very important to get skills and the favor, so you increase the quality, close that gap the AI has over you in stats.
I am Slanesh's scion. Forward unto slaughter.
I really wish Chaos would get Campaigner, some form of Campaigner trait. So from tier 2 to tier 3, another 10% upgrade reduction. We can still get 2 more Chaos Warriors. We will get them. 3 chosen, 8 Chaos Warriors. What can we have in the army? If you guys see any higher than that, please tell me I'll disband. As a rule, we can only use 3 chosen, 8 Chaos Warriors in a single army, so to enforce some variety. And makes it a little bit more difficult in the beginning, so you don't just go for recruit 15 Chaos Warriors. I would like to see each Lord unique skill line to be available from turn 2. And not rank 12. Who decides this rank 12 nonsense? Special zone. We have 2 handicap going on, so currently 18 units in the army. You want to see a 3 chosen halm and the rest just hell cannons? I'll start playing lottery. What can I tell you? You can make it such a man with mantra quest or a bunch of chat roars. That could work, but it would be a lot of click, min-maxing the artillery shots without even controlling them. The campaigns which can have the most flavor are probably Empire. And they're very enjoyable, but you don't just have to build the best stuff. But this is one of the strengths of the Empire. There are, you know, a lot of different stuff. So we're playing Sigvald, and the game asks us if we wanna choose Khorne or Tzeentch. What the fuck? What the fuck game?
Slaughter the sheep.
Not likely.
Rank 10, first treachery. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, look at these military axes there.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
The dark
Well, the treachery is sure limited, so you have to declare war on the Red Eye. I used the flagellants in my Volkmar army. Have you not seen my last Empire campaign? You would have seen OP flagellants by the end of it.
I will acquiesce.
This lowers upkeep on the chosen by 15%, so it's economy. Every pretty much building is economy. It's not flat income.
No. Witness my beauty. No.
Looks like a lot of pistoliers.
A beautiful decision.
Don't ever feel like you're pressured to do anything with chaos. Take your time. Take your time and do whatever you want. Holy shit, we can actually recruit a hero before this ends. Wow. 1,000 shekels. This will reduce the upkeep of the Chaos Warriors by another 10%, and the two chosen that we have by 15%. Which is very nice because the chosen do cost way more than the other units. We can also recruit Exalted Hero, which is a fighter hero. Good for spying. You not really need him in the army. The real deal, thank you for Twitch Prime. Okay, we have handicap 1 active now. Oh, you don't even want to recruit over 18 right now. This is 80% base upkeep right now. Or 90% because 10% is from difficulty. It's a thing from previous World Wars. That was this discussion we had in the past, back in the day. Not sure if it was during Rome Total War stream, but something like that. Maybe it was that Gramantian Attila campaign. Where, you know how in every game you call the currency gold. No matter what faction you play, it's gold. Gold, 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 gold. Gold, money, shekels, it's all the same shit. It's a thing you use to, you know, as a resource to get things. Yeah, like the Empire has gold, Dwarves have gold, but the Vampire Counts don't have gold, but we still call it gold. Same the Chaos, Chaos don't have gold. We still call it, you know, it's a resource which you use to buy stuff. So gold, money, shekels, same shit.
Absolutely not. Shall we decant the wine? I'll
We have
ignore.
2 armies here. Wow.
I will not obey.
And this is why we want to ambush. How many pistoliers are we talking about here?
Bids this.
They are like 6. We're gonna take a lot of damage before they go in.
The spoilers come.
This unit become very weak with a lot of pistoliers.
Who are these grotesques?
I'll slaughter in your name.
Shit Wizard will be a wizard in this campaign. So it's gonna be Roman. I have no plans to recruit lords beyond the legendary 3. It's enough for a hybrid build, so you can have bones like this eventually in the army.
Yes, I beg. Let me do this.
I'll move.
Let's build up some corruption here and see what they do.
I refuse.
Handsome and lethal.
Ooh, look at that 99 income. Holy shit, we're gonna make so much money. Okay, handicap 2 is active now, so 18 units. I'm gonna send a hero to investigate. We could have attacked this, but then we would have to go back to the plains because they would chase us. They still could attack with 2 armies here. Why can't all traits on heroes say all units in the army? There are so many lord traits that are still in the game as Lord's Army, especially the triggering Tomb Scorpion, Tomb King skill. By the way, guys, the next campaign is Cult of Sotek with the Hanuman.
Not likely. I will not obey.
Forward unto slaughter.
Sigmar forbids this.
Choose me, master. Kill. Desist.
No.
Chaos don't have any rogue heroes, so it's hard to detect what's in the enemy army.
Avert your eyes.
So we are denied here right now.
I'll ignore that. I refuse.
I am Slanesh's scion.
By Sigmar, no! Absolutely not.
Who are these grotesqueries?
We're denied here right now.
Witness my beauty.
Not likely. I refuse. No.
Bring ruin.
Let's stay another turn here to see what happens.
Handsome and lethal. Fool.
I'll ignore that. Sigmar.
This is enough to
forbids
make a
this.
really hard battle. And you guys, you watched my previous Chaos campaigns. You guys remember that battle with Kislev here? That battle was like shower after immediately. If they get extra range units, we outnumbered, it's a problem. What will my endgame army look like? Not 100% sure. But it will have 3 chosen units. And some armored chaos trolls, I think. We have 3 lords, so it's not that simple. Look at this, they're making the same move here again. Went to recruit there, we'll come back. Didn't expect attack. Moved in and we didn't attack, so they decided like they will not attack. Our allies are recruiting a lot of shit, so we might work on it here. The Chaos Knights counting the 8 Chaos War limit? No. Krakadrak rank 7, Kislev rank 34. Someone what did Krakadrak have then? And if the red eye is already coming towards us.
What? Talk is cheap. Let's board Seafang and find some southerners to fight. I'd usually negotiate with my sword, but today you are lucky. Let's talk terms. But with any disagreements, there'll be a challenge. Talk is cheap. Let's board Seafang and find some southerners to fight.
This is when the Wolfrig is friendly to the other Norska in Chaos.
I will not obey.
For the gods of chaos.
By Sigma, no!
I counsel's envoy. It's their will I present. I have no ambitions of my own. This stinks. Yes, yes.
Bathe in battle. Come now.
Junction of the Great Horn.
Oh shit, our vision sucks here so hard.
Absolutely not.
Approach project.
And Skaven will be useful here.
I'll slaughter you. No one can challenge me.
Not likely.
Avert your eyes. Marauders all.
Sigma forbids this.
Hey, on 4. I'm good, thank you. Does he will get a mount? Yes, he mounts whoever he wishes. So there's actually more resistance here right now, and that the fact that these guys are moving in here is so convenient.
I refuse.
It feels a little bit grindy here, but then we were to go a little back.
I am Slaanesh' scion.
I will not
Especially
obey.
because 20 troops with additional 2 in the city and 2 with additional 6 in the city and 2 are crossbows.
I'll ignore that. No.
If they have no crossbows here, this is fine, but we don't have the information here.
Who are these
So,
grotesque?
better safe than sorry.
Ready.
I'll have Sigvald and Kolle can go into channeling stance. Makes perfect sense.
Despoilers come.
By Sigma, no!
Kinda wanna be here when these guys attack.
I refuse.
But if I attack here and lose, the campaign is over.
What?
It doesn't mean we're gonna lose.
Sigma forbids
But
this.
you never know what can be here.
Witness my beauty.
So it's
Not
5
likely.
Pistoliers, we're just gonna have to take damage. About 3,000 damage from Chaos Warriors, maybe 3.5.
Absolutely not.
They're not gonna leave this city because the Skaven is coming. Just get a little closer, see and see what's going on.
My adoring hordes agree.
No.
Why did I here not discover what is here? Have you seen that first battle? Until get battle skills, even 3 swordsmen do a lot of the damage to the Chaos Warriors. It's all about experience, battle skill, and technologies to close that gap. The AI units already get quite a bit of bonuses without anything. Chaos Campaign, Resident Sleeper. Any mods here? Somebody needs to go to sleep. Oh. She made it. That's what I'm talking about. And now we're gonna get debated herself, huh? Oh man, this is like one of those situations where you're not gonna be sure if you will escape or not. Because you lose all movement raising Wolfsguard. It almost looks like they could attack with both.
By Sigma, no! I will not obey.
Choose me, master.
I'll ignore that.
For chaos.
A beautiful decision.
Absolutely not.
We attack city, we raise it. They move in here, they move in here, we attack, they get attacked, we retreat, they have enough for follow-up and we're dead.
Not like
Skaven, what the fuck?
Avert your eyes. You dare. I am Slanesh's scion.
I will not obey.
Dominance.
I refuse. I'll ignore that.
Now is my time.
Marauders all!
Now.
Join with us. We are strong, loyal, dependable. Absolutely not.
Nor of my fellow warlords converge. Do them.
What? No. Sigma forbids this. By Sigma, no! Not likely. I'll ignore that.
Witness my beauty.
What?
Who are these grotesqueries?
No. I refuse.
Avert your eyes.
I'm muted.
Handsome and lethal.
Ah, good. You didn't hear what I responded to David Pooh.
I am Slanesh's scion. Fool.
Bathe in battle.
Who are these grotesqueries?
Let's put
Avert
a Roman in the army so we get 5 attack on all our units. Roman has in Infernal Dominance plus 5 attack all units in the army.
Absolutely not.
This is a normal situation in the Chaos campaign in the beginning. A situation like this, you have to be careful, or otherwise, man, you know how the people play. You know, they just go in, don't give a shit. Oh, they see they can win, they fight, they lose. Oh, start a new campaign. They push and push and push, and if they lose, they don't care. They just start a new campaign. I don't play like that. Might be a little bit boring to play too safe. Not to go to those exciting last 10 battles, but this is not how I play.
Witness my beauty.
Maybe one day somebody requests a campaign where they request for me to be aggressive and not play safe. They see, you know, more exciting battles and scenarios. This is pretty much a stalemate right now. We just wait here and see if something changes a couple of turns. If not, we go check poke the dwarves. Just quick save before the spell. Just quick save. What? No, no. No. Wulfric got defeated by Hellspire tribe and get confederated? What the fuck is this nonsense? Oh my god.
Join with us. We are strong, loyal, indeed. Address me as Seer Lord.
Sigmar forbids this.
Allies, what the fuck, man? Send reinforcements. Who's gonna move for us? Skaven or these guys? Skaven, I think, are war with Karkadrak. Oh, they're not. Very nice. They're not. They're not.
Are you a god?
I am Slaanesh' scion. By Sigmar, no! I will not obey.
Now.
I'll ignore that.
Despoilers come.
Yeah. Let's see if they push forward. Berserkers might attack them if they go forward. Hey, Frosty. Now. Now. I have to practice that one. Now. 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 So, the main army, it's not even the main army, it's the main army. We have 4, 6, 11 swordsmen. If I knew this, if I fucking knew this, I would have attacked before. No crossbow versus this army. We just tank the pistoleros to kill all the swordsmen. If I knew this. This army has 6 crossbow and 3 pistoleros. Separately, they're no threat, but together, when you're outnumbered against so many missiles, you just lose. Especially in the beginning, because you lack a lot of buffs. Look at it, 50-50. There is no way in hell to win this battle. No way in hell. What? How is this 50-50? There's no way to win this battle. There's too many ranged units. I have a... If this was the old Hell Cannon with 40 armor, might be possible. 25 armor against 6 crossbows and this many pistoliers, not happening. These are not the old pistoliers, they have more range and more damage. God damn it, man, they're too smart. Too smart. Choke point. With what missiles? Have you not just seen how many missiles they have? You just have to be patient. We're not dwarves to have crawlers support the shield wall. I can reach Nikolai, but then we have a follow-up. We'll see. Maybe it's worth attacking here. I just need those baselings to start moving. Hell Cannon has 25 armor and it shoots too fast. The lower the damage, increase the rate of fire and lower the armor on the Hell Cannon.
Despoil and ravage. No, absolutely not.
Who are these grotesqueries?
I force march here, and if these guys don't move, it's still ugly.
By Sigma,
A
no.
little less ugly now. At least we know what he has now. He went for the already for the movement technology in the infantry. This is like 8, but 25,000 damage. 25, 26,000 damage. If we block, well, this is no problem. And then there's a follow-up.
Not likely.
Avert your eye.
25,000 damage, let's say worst case scenario like 29,000 damage. And then still the other army has the crossbows.
Handsome.
If I lose like 60% of this, can lose 60% of this against this. It's like maybe like 45.
I refuse.
We just go in a formation where we force the swordsman to create a mosh pit.
By Sigma, no.
It still feels like a little bit too much, too many casualties.
I'll ignore that. Dominance.
You ignore pistoliers, you block them with shields.
Not likely.
It's 3, 6, 11 swordsmen.
Bring ruin.
We just need to get a box of shields and shoot into the mosh pit while ignoring the pistoliers.
Absolutely not. For chaos.
I'll take the risk here. I'll take the risk here.
Witness my beauty.
Hopefully minimal damage here and we have a good follow-up. There is a formation that can punish their composition pretty well.
Chaos comes. Chaos comes.
They will pack, but there's another army in the city.
By God's call.
So it really depends how much damage you take here for a follow-up.
Chosen.
You understand losing 8 or 9 units is a setback in the beginning, to the point where you just have to wait another 10 turns and they recruit armies faster than you. You understand what happens when you lose 10 units in the beginning?
Chosen.
With no treasury and no income. You have to wait so many turns, they actually build the army faster than you, and it's the same shit again. That's why you have to be careful not to risk too much. If we have minimal casualties from these two battles, we're good. We can take Prague.
Slay every mortal.
I can always hide in Chaos Wastelands. Okay, you are missing the point. You're missing the point. You are missing the point.
Undivided.
The point is not to go back, you know, victorious. The point is to go forward victorious.
Siege's many glory.
Can't go forward if you lose 8 units. So you better be patient and get the right battle for it. It takes a bit time to get that army to just go south and do whatever you want, and we are still not at that point. We don't want to go north. We never want to go north. If you go north, it's a setback. You go kill Stannis, then sail across the sea to kill the North Scum. And we go kill Stantis, and somebody goes, the desertion is band chosen, and Hell Cannon. And then we get killed ourselves. You're playing regular chess, we're playing something else here.
Name your demand.
You're not playing the same game here. It's not the same game. You have special in your campaign?
Khorne's bloody glory. Reap their souls. Slay every mortal. What do the gods desire?
We'll block everything with shields. They're probably gonna try to shoot here, like here, and here, and try to make the mosh pit around, so we get the good Hell Cannon shots on swordsman. It's all about shields blocking the pistoliers. We block more than half the damage, which is over half their AP.
What?
Well, that's the point. So you can apply the usual tactic here. You can't just say, just do that, just, you know, do other stuff. It's if it's a different, it's a different rules, the regular rules do not apply. This is not a standard Chaos campaign.
Name your demand. Chaos comes.
I faced these compositions in the past.
Chaos Marauders.
We just have to face them with shields
Time.
and not expose anything soft.
Eye of the gods. Chosen. All will be hell. Bring their heads. Marauder horsemen. Chosen.
I don't think they're gonna have range to shoot over these guys.
Slaanesh perverse glory. Weaklings.
We do want to stay here because the we don't really want to stay here because we can get more value from shots. But how many shots are we even going to need here? I don't think we're going to need 25 shots.
For the Chaos God.
Yeah. Yeah. They're sending their harassment. And that's fine, we just AFK. Let's see how much we can take. You're blocking most of the projectiles. It's perfect. Shit, this guy's taking some crossfire. Yeah. You understand now why we deploy this formation? Oh, look at that streamer going noob box, cause you know there's better formation than this. If you just go a line, they go shoot the flank where you don't have shields. Guys that comment like this, you know, we don't have range units pretty much. They outnumber our range. They have skirmisher range, the biggest harassment unit there is in the game, and they expect you to deploy anything else. By deploying like this, we're trying to get some more speeds, at least 4 swordsmen in the crowd. So we kill them all. The moment these guys are out of ammo, we close the box.
Slay every mortal.
Well, when you fired over 5,000 hell cannon shots, you know, I had a bit of practice. They're almost out of ammo.
Undivided. Very well. We will. Nurgle's pestilent glory. We don't forgive. Bring us to carnage. All will be despoiled. Chaos, the only man.
These guys not firing that much. Some of them don't see us up here.
That's what the masters bid. Chosen. Obliterate them.
As you can see, the casualties are minimal. We should replace these guys. These guys are taking enough damage. Rotate them out.
Running. Chosen. Move fast. Yes. Gorn demands. Slay every mortal. Run it. Move fast. Chaos is strength. Running. They are too powerful. Eye of the gods. What? All will be destroyed. Move fast! Running! Teaches many glories! Move fast!
How do I aim so well? Lots of practice. Lots of practice. Before they released Warhammer 2, I played pretty much every faction in Warhammer 1. more than other people play the whole game combined. Even those people who actually play the game a lot. Lots of practice until they release more factions to play with all the factions.
Tremble, mortals!
Minimal damage, minimal damage.
Chaos Marauders!
Now they're gonna start losing leadership here.
Move fast! For the Chaos Gods! Your will!
Just have to apply a few more shots with the Lord dying and they're out. It's happening. Any second now. Bye bye. Yeah, acceptable casualties here. We're taking more damage than actual casualties because our units are quality. And we had shields blocking all the shots. Yeah. We sacrifice captives for the Arcane. Once we get Arcane to go around the other army, it's gonna be much easier. Arcane is one of the best wizards.
Onward to destruction.
I am Slanesh's sire.
Okay, so we got the Route March, we have got Tribes of Chaos, we got Hearts of Iron. This is rank 12. Most of our army consists of heavy infantry. So we do want to get the boss for the heavy infantry, Blazed by Chaos. Weapon strength and melee defense for the Chaos Warriors and the Chosen. We are always going to have at least a couple of these units in the army. It's pretty much your core units. Unless you're doing some flavor. This is next. More defense for these units will make them much tougher. They already have good damage, but more damage also good. They already have, these guys already have silver shields, so getting that more defense with Hearts of Iron. Hearts of Iron already add up to the toughness, and this toughness, the longer the fight takes, these things get just stronger. For the short fights, we actually have a lot of damage, like the firepower armies. Stuff like this doesn't matter at all. Chaos don't have such compositions. They can either go defensive with the Hell Cannons or Shock Army. That's pretty much all they can do. Very simple. Same shit like the Lisman, you know. Lisman do have flying harassers, while the Chaos have the harassers on the ground, the Horse Masters. Well, this was a tactic against the Pistoliers. Oh, when you don't have extra range units. If I had like 3 Hell Cannons, those Pistoliers will get all killed by the Hell Cannons. You have to understand, Hell Cannon is just one, but it has a very good rate of fire. So it will definitely outdamage those Pistoliers and out them all. Pistoliers don't have a lot of health.
Who are these grotesque men?
So this is our lucky break where we make a push. Pretty much standard Chaos campaign. They try to stop you, they fail, you go forward. Or you bite too much, you chew and you restart and you try to get lucky next time. I repeat, I lost 2 Chaos campaigns in the past. Everybody makes mistakes and sometimes overestimates the enemy. First time I pretty much learned how the retreat works. And I did underestimate the enemy. So you learn definitely from those mistakes, so it doesn't happen again. The second Chaos campaign that I lost, there was no retreat house rule, and I went greedy on Prague. They caught me in the water and destroyed me. But the chaos back then, when I lost both campaigns, was much harder, where every faction was focusing you and you had a shit replenishment. I would like to see Dorgar increased in size at about 10%. I actually, at a later time, finished a Chaos campaign with no retreat rule again. No retreat for Chaos makes Chaos much harder. Have I lost Beastman campaigns? Never. I always have insurance policy. I nearly lost it once in a Still Fate Overhaul in Warhammer 1. It was a scarcity nearly destroyed me. I got lucky and managed to survive with losing the Lord instead of the army. So I was crawling through the Grim Mountains for a while. Hey Trumba, thanks for the host and welcome everybody. Most important thing about Exalted Hero is to act as a scout. This is his primary role. The wizards are more important than army, so Exalted Hero should act as a scout, which means these are his most important skills. You can put him in the army, and him providing 5 attack to the whole army makes him more valuable than whatever he can do rest. On a Manticore, very nice for the sieges. So definitely serves a multi-purpose, but scout is his main role. It's important to see what the hell is in front of you, so you don't get surprised.
Fool. Marauders all! Marauders all.
Extra stats and abilities.
Are you a god? Destroy! Kill them all!
I would auto-resolve this if everybody was full strength, but we're not gonna do it here. Yeah, Beastman is easy to play in the Chaos. Once you learn how to play the Beastman, it's really enjoyable, just a really chill campaign. Maybe Warhammer 3.
All will be despoiled! Chaos Warriors!
The AI has no fog of war, and they used to act upon it more often in the past. They probably see your hidden armies, but they cannot act upon it.
Marauder horsemen!
I would like for them to make a Kislev, one of them try-hard campaigns, like Clan Rictus or Clan or Crooked Moon. Where the Chaos basically tries to destroy you harder than any other faction, not just plain Chaos, similar to what you have with Norska. So something event related. And if you resist, would be signal end of the one part of the campaign. We're gonna be staking armies in this campaign. And then once everybody is overpowered, make sure the all Ultron is destroyed at the same time to win the campaign. Oh, that was a miss. See? I missed too as well.
Tremble, mortals! Obliterate them!
This is a very close shot. But easy. They get scared when the projectile flies over them. They don't even have to get hit. And when they hit, they lose another up to 20 leadership. So the Hell Cannon goes like even close to 30 leadership loss, depending on the unit. The explosion damage used to be way more powerful. The Hell Cannon was nerfed hard in one of the updates. Less ammo, less damage, more rate of fire. That was a big nerf.
My god's call!
Potato aim. Oh man. You wound me, shit wizard. How's the volume today, guys? I feel like it's been a little too loud. Totally forgot to lower the volume after we played Eye of the Tiger in that final battle. A biting blade. Why does such a thing even exist?
Handsome and lethal.
So Blessed by the Chaos next. Chaos Warriors, Chaos Spawn, and the Chosen. Starts with 4 melee defense. Hopefully the YouTube video will not get banned because of that song. I'm not sure where which song I used once, and they actually forbid me to upload a video. Otherwise, they just basically disable the monetization if you play one of their songs there. It's not like I monetize on YouTube anyways. I just don't want the video to get banned. It's not really banned, just blocks from being published. It's not like that, Hyanian. There are rules and they tell you what you can do, what you cannot do. So it's nothing really serious. Twitch will mute VOD for that part of the battle, I think, on the VOD, but on YouTube it should still show. Hell Cannon was very strong on enemy armies before the nerf. You used to get scared by the Hell Cannons. It's like some battles were like, if you don't get Hell Cannons destroyed, you lose. So a lot of people just cheese to destroy Hell Cannons first before doing anything else. So this is basically our breakthrough battle here. So we can now push forward. Win three battles for the Soul Slash, the sword.
Fool,
Cool.
I'll ignore that. Stink.
When it comes to sieges, the Chaos Warriors and the Chosen are perfect. Heavy infantry track the walls. The siege towers make any city fall. Siege towers are necessary though. You can use the ladders too. I just wish there was campaign skills which automatically add siege towers to the attacker when you attack the city. So how powerful is Kislev right now? They have nothing. This is all they have. Starting to recruit another army here. We'll tell our allies to attack that. And you guys go for the south. Yes, Chaos is a horde.
You dare.
Their army and city in one.
Destroy. Wipe them out.
Still plenty of crossbows. Still plenty of crossbows. These complex battles, you know, they're always 50-50. You have 8 Chaos Warriors, 1 Chosen with halberds, 2 Chaos Marauders, 1 Marauder Horseman, 2 Chaos Warhounds, and a Hell Cannon. In a battle like this, Hell Cannon just targets the awkward spots, while the army just marches on the wall.
For the Chaos Gods.
You have plenty of shields, so crows are not such a threat. Even the guns will not be a big threat.
So be it.
We don't need these units. Well, don't really care what happens to these two.
Sigvald the Magnificent. I am exalted.
We could also actually send these guys forward here.
Do not fail me. Now is our time.
This whole line here, except the characters, Marauders goes on the wall from the left side. These guys will go for door.
Quickly.
And the Hell Cannon will be shooting here. It's kind of a long shot. They're sending balloons. I think, I don't know, you know, we can try to explain why they're sending balloons. Maybe they are signaling that the city is under attack and they need help from the other side of the city. Who knows? I don't know how do we really explain those balloons. This guy got glitched. There are balloons all over the city. You can see them on the houses. Look at that guy glitched as well. God damn it. Who needs wizards, right?
Slaughter! Tremble, mortals! Children, kill, make, burn! Fire the thoughts! Seek that blood! All will be despoiled!
Now do you see why Seal has the strongest starting units? How powerful Hell Cannon is in the beginning? Scrolls are definitely unloading.
We are in peril! Kill them! Despoiling! For chaos! Blood the blood god!
I have to ignore the Colossus. Without a Manticore, we can't do anything about a Colossus in the city. Army losses are building up. They're gonna run out of arrows as well. Bolts.
My god's call! Slaughter them! Chaos is strength! The world will burn!
This is pretty acceptable losses here. Acceptable.
Running! Running! So be it!
Army losses are building up. Those Crosses will run out of ammo and they'll shatter. That was the last shot, you can't control the last shot. Kinda sucks, you know, we should have fixed that. That's stupid.
Obliterate them! Fight!
Army losses are building up.
Reap their souls! Nurgle's pestilent glory! Obliterate them! Slay every mortal! Blood!
The Lord is almost dead.
I lust in the Dark Prince's name! Honor! Honoring chief! Retreat! Run, you dogs! All will be despoiled! For the Chaos Gods! Time to despoil!
How much damage did this unit do? 33 kills. Pretty good considering they were shooting armored troops.
The spoil!
Getting the Grot follower. Oh, he has 75 attack. So this will give further defense and 6% weapon strength.
Avert your eyes.
Port your eyes.
Handsome and lethal.
This is a big money here, but let's make Clan Mulder a strong.
For chaos!
It's gonna be hard to get some field battles here.
Despoil and ravage.
Guess with sequel twin 3 bells. Last time I tried to make Clan Mulder great playing Chaos, they were losing due to bad auto-resolve and balance of power. But this time they might actually... What the... There must be a bunch of Skaven slaves. This time they might actually do something. Puppet will take the second region there. I have destroy Krakadrak, Clan Mulder is gonna shine here. No Krakadrak, no Kislev. They're gonna do good. They retreated now. Wow, it's a little bit weird. Must have been the characters there.
Slaughter the sheep.
Who are these grotesqueries? I am Slanesh's scion.
They fortify this place now.
Witness.
Let's see what these guys are doing south.
Let us go!
What a worthy choice.
Tier 4 provides another 10% upkeep reduction, so you can increase quality. Pretty much this is the most important thing to get first. Not only because it will lower upkeep on all your units, but also give you growth to get more buildings faster. As buildings require surplus population.
Horned One watches me!
Keep the favor we have right now. 26. I wish they had more health. For Warhammer 2 this unit should have gotten like 8 more entities and more health. Another thing is they're part of the Chaos Vanguard. Skill which you don't normally take. Let's give some kind of flavor. Wish the Inspiring Champions were part of the Blessed by Chaos. Chaos one would be here. What can you do? Halberdiers kinda waste right now, so we don't wanna really get Halberdiers. Should consider getting some great weapons.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey Swoop, thank you for 9 months. Yoo-hoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
The Chaos Warriors greater weapons will kill stuff much faster. They have nearly triple the damage of the regular Chaos Warriors. 28, 11. 1130, yeah, nearly triple damage. It's not really 3 times, but it's around 2.5 times. One, two, three, four, five, six. What's the downside? They have no shields. As the campaign progresses, the shields kind of start to lose value. Well, then the great weapons, the halberds, become better. Well, it's always the shields can always be used. They just don't have the that advantage against large, which will fight them off to kill them, and the great weapon just kill much faster. I did this test once. It was like over 2 times faster on the great weapons kills, even against lower tier units. If they're fighting just armor, it's way over 2 times. Parents, thank you for 3 months. Don't use infantry defeat system all on snakes. That's why you got it wrong. You got it wrong there. You don't use infantry defeat system all on. Use hell cannons or fast units. Or hell cannons will obliterate way more systems all on before they ever start shooting. If you really want to shoot them, just like 4 to 6 hell cannons with battle skills, we'll just delete assists all on. And you can then use shields, you know, just to block them. Halberds in the back, play defensive chaos, or you can just fast units play the shock chaos.
Slaughter the ship.
Are they ignoring this city?
The Dark Prince wishes. Marauders all.
Ah, they're actually going for it. Just bastards. Wow.
Are you a god?
How much money is this worth? We don't even see. Remove the sec from chaos. They remove sec from chaos, so you can't really see.
I refuse. Absolutely not. The Council's voice.
I don't think they can take Fort Ostrusk. If I raise Kislev, Kislev will lose half their military.
Many things.
It's turn 20 now. Eventually gonna be at war with everybody.
Speak. Take what's theirs. Blood. Enter then. Are you after a drink, a fist fight, or both? To be honest, I'd rather be raiding, but you have my time. Understood. What? My fellow warlords converge.
Can't have military action unless they're vassal.
Come south.
Non-aggression is fine here because we're gonna break that as well.
Handsome and lethal.
You have to see if somebody's close.
Never
It's
stop.
risky. Sometimes other factions could be within the range to attack.
The gods direct me.
There's nobody.
I am Slanesh's scion.
Now is my time.
Now.
Northmen come!
For chaos.
Dominus. Bring them to ruin. Kill them all.
Choose me, master. Very well.
Attack. Ravage them.
They have 3 great swords here. The guys are pretty good against Chaos Warriors. The rest not so good. They lose Kislev, they lose probably half their military. Instead of getting 40 plus units, they'll drop to like 25 maybe. Towers might do some damage, but we can take damage. Not worried about Gammon, no. We have still shields. Yeah, the Chaos Warriors and the Chosen don't care really much guns that much when they're running towards the wall. Well, the fire from the guns non-stop would be a problem, of course, but nothing a couple of Hell Cannons can sort out. This guy's gonna get deleted if you don't get any closer.
Sigvar! Chaos comes! Chaos comes!
I mean, in a real nasty scenario where they had actually a lot of guns. This is not a lot of guns.
Khorne's bloody glory! Reap their soul! What? Tremble, mortals! Khorne's bloody glory! So then, all will be despoiled! Chaos Warriors!
Shields here.
What do you bid? Your will! For the Chaos Gods! Ha! Now is our time! That's what the Masters bid! As the Masters bid! Chaos is strength!
Looks like they have tier 5 towers. Wow. What these cities was this tier 3? No, that's actually tier 3 towers. My bad. Not tier 4. It's tier 3. Fucking hell. Every single thing.
Ruinous powers running. Eat their souls.
This is Kislev, their capital. So they lose this, they're in deep shit. This game is life.
All will be despoiled.
Fight great swords here. It's a bit of a long shot here. Nobody's safe. Nobody. Oh, this one's dropping. A bit friendly fire here, but they're taking more damage there.
Nay, your demand. Kill, maim, burn. Attend me.
Try to kill this guy here,
Burn.
and the rest of them.
Every mortal. Running.
Kalkan has two abilities. One gives speed, acceleration, vigor. And the other one increase the explosion and outpacing explosion.
What? For the Chaos Gods. Destroy them! Finch's many
You're gonna
glories.
get pinned here. Somebody trying to get a fire on us there. Let's shoot around. It's for Lord's Horde. So you want to use Sigil to increase the growth of your hordes, and when you get new Lord, you wanna replace a Sigil with new Lord. So they use a Horde that is already leveled up, and then Sigil starts selling a new Horde. Makes things so much faster.
Eye of the gods.
Aggressors are doing pretty good here.
We want their eyes!
It's manual control. Manual control.
My God, they will suck.
I control the projector myself. You can control Doom Diver somewhat. It's much harder with Doom Diver though, but requires a lot of practice.
Every move. Obliterate them.
Shots like this totally destroy the enemy leadership, so keep that in mind. A couple of shots like this will make battle much easier and faster. As this is just juicy damage, especially if you combine it with the boom, 2 shots. Lost 1 unit of the warriors. Expected for a siege like this, no biggie. They did had great swords. Without the old Battleskills and veterans, they beat Chaos Warriors. With difficulty. They do. Shivas is correct. Yeah. When the fire at will happens, especially when AI is shooting as well, it can change the trajectory and be more accurate. So yeah, they do have a kind of heat-seeking, seeker, not heat-seeking, seeker thing, homing. Mark of Korna, not bad, not bad. It gives the unit a type of frenzy, you know. 8 attack, 12 weapon damage. It's best to use on Chosen. Getting 8 more attack and 12 weapon damage. Most of the damage is weapon damage, so they benefit from it the most. And what the fuck? Is this Kislev or some shithole village? 30? What? This must be glitched. What the fuck is this shit? 3,700 shekels? No, this is something wrong here. This should be at least 15,000, at least. Never seen that before.
Handsome and lethal.
What a waste. What a waste. It was not even worth attacking, man.
I am Slanesh's sire.
Same, doesn't matter, folk. It was tier 3. Tier 3 capital. It was it was always over 10,000. Tell me, you guys raised Kislev before and you have gotten less than 10,000 early. It's always 10,000 more.
Who are these grotesque?
They must have changed something here on the Valiant buildings. I've never seen Kislev give less than 10,000 this early. How much was Prague? I forgot how much it was. Was it like 10k? 8k? It was definitely more than 3,000. Maybe it doesn't count the core building anymore. You see? Prague was not even as good as Kislev. Kislev was higher in upgrades. So this is definitely something off here. When nobody's rich folk, they give like around 10,000 for a city like this. Later on, it's goes even over 100,000. Together with the better loot. I didn't see. Did they have a captain there? I don't think Giselle gets captains. Might have been just tier 2.
Your prestige
But it was 3
grows,
great swords.
my lord. News of your
Still too low.
conquest spreads.
Avert your eyes.
Straight to business. Where shall we raid next? The longships are ready.
Without doubt.
We get better replenishment. Good night, bro.
Moving, father. The gods direct me. My adoring horde.
Yeah, let's get tier 4 worship. Chaos War Shrine. 30% less upkeep for the Chaos Warriors, Sparring Champions, and the Chosen. And also gives us access to all the Chosen. Or 4-9, huh? Two, 4, 8. Get one of these. Are they gonna be 30% cheaper? Definitely better than the Chaos Marauders. Chaos Marauders are just, they're cheap. They don't even deserve a slot in the army anymore. Not just because they're cheap, because they're shit quality. I think we get more out of this, especially to support Chaos Warriors, because we can only have 8 Chaos Warriors. I think Sparring Champions get more entities and more health. Everything in Warhammer just became more except them. Hey, Kromgash. I'm about to be done for the day.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
Why 18 units? We have a handicap too. And thank you for Twitch Prime. We continue tomorrow, boys. Streams are starting late and late. This is again a shift. Doesn't mean if you don't catch me that I'm not here. Streams live every day. We can only use 18 units in the army because of the rule. Starting next month, we also have days specifically for non-Total War games and days for Total War game, and we're gonna try to stick to that. So if you come here on Monday, you'll not see Total War. If you come on a Thursday, you will see Total War. Okay, what do we got here? A wizard? Aggressive wizard, Shadows. I mean, that's a keeper. That's a keeper due to the building not being available yet.
The Dark Prince wishes. What is thine will?
You dare.
Finch looks this way.
Let's see if there are orcs nearby.
Moving.
Witness my beauty.
Attack. Destroy. Ravage them.
1, 2, 4, 8.
You dare. Siphon power. Wipe them out. Move. Glory awaits.
We still get Huskal. I'm gonna auto-resolve this one. Look at the damage. It's a bit silly, but whatever.
Unleash chaos.
Against Norska, wow. That's actually pretty stupid. Gonna have to send Roman there for that though.
I am Slaanesh' son. Ready.
Growth is at 12, pretty nice. It is overflow as well. Get another 20% here. Shit, 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 shit. And this next. So looks like we're gonna be using the Shadow Lord with Sigvald. Not by choice, but I accept it. The main trait on the hero is actually quite powerful, but well, I'll be content with the aggressive. Since we got it before, we would plan to get the wizard building. Since you can get +5 attack. +5 attack, any wizard is better than a specific wizard without 5 attack. Okay, we're done for the boys. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow.